Hey guys! So, I said we were going to talk about insecurities, and we are, but also we're going to talk about fear, because I think that fear and insecurity go hand in hand. So last week when I was answering questions about myself, one of them that I skipped was, what is your biggest fear? And that's hard to say. I have quite a few. And a lot of people have fears like snakes, or spiders, or insects in general. And I'm not saying that I like insects. I really don't. But I'm not afraid of them so much as I'm afraid of more abstract concepts, I suppose. Like, how do you say that your biggest fear is not being successful without sounding kind of tacky, I guess? So growing up, I was always the smart one. I was valedictorian of my high school, and because of things like that, I was always told, you'll be successful, you're going to do great things in your life, you have the drive to do it, you're going to be great. Which is really great to hear as a child when you're on the road to that, and you do have the drive and the passion to do lots of things. But then as I got into college and passed my first year, and I thought, I'm kind of tired of doing this. And so when I dropped out, it was hard. It was very hard. Because I was keep telling myself, I'm going to go back, I'm going to go back. And I still do plan on it. But if I don't, is that such a bad thing? Because my biggest fear is failure. And not being successful. And I used to mean that in terms of like monetary success. And having nice things and having money and being able to do things that I want to do when I want to do them. Because that also was not a thing that I had when I was a child. And so growing up, not having a lot of money and not having the ability to do things when and where you want to do them makes it to where you kind of want to be a bit more well off. And that's good. That's good, I think, to want to be better. The thing that's really hard is that when you think of this is what I want to do, if your goals change, if you decide this isn't what I want to do, I want to do something else, that's not considered a failure. But in my mind, that would be. When I quit my second job that I ever had, I was there for 4 months and I didn't love it because I didn't really know what I was doing. It was a clothing store and I do not know much about clothes and fashion. This is not one of my strong suits. So when I quit, I told myself it was for better opportunities. Then I was on to bigger and better things, which was true, I suppose, kind of. But also, it was kind of a failure. Because I hadn't learned how to do that job well. I had learned how to pretend I knew what I was talking about, which mostly included just keeping my mouth shut, honestly. But it's hard. So, in discussing fear and insecurities, I think that they're tied in together quite a bit. Because one of my insecurities is not being able to, like, help people. I don't know if that counts as, like, an insecurity, but it ties into a fear of failure. Because when someone around me is not feeling well, somebody that I care for is not feeling well, and they're not, like, mentally, and they're not, in a good headspace, I want to help. I want to be able to give advice, or even just to be there for them, and to listen to them, and to say something to make it better. And I can't. I mean, sometimes it works. Sometimes you can just say, it's all gonna be okay. This is what I think you should do. This is a thing that you can focus on and it will help. And sometimes it's really good, but sometimes people are just in a negative headspace and you just have to work through that yourself. It's a personal thing. I've been through that. I know how that feels. But it's also hard to be on the other side of that. And to have to say, I don't know what to do, but I'm here if you need anything. And it kills me to have to do that, because I just want people to be happy, you know? I want myself to be happy, but I can't personally do that unless the people around me are happy, if that makes sense. But moving on to less deep things, I guess. Other insecurities. My singing. Singing is supposed to be a happy thing. Something that you do. I mean, even if you're sad, sing your heart out. I sing more when I'm sad, I think, honestly. But I don't sing around people. And I realized that the other day when I was thinking about making this, and I was thinking about insecurities. I don't sing in front of people. I sing by myself. I've been singing all day. Nobody's home. It's been great. Been listening to Dodie and singing all her songs, and I've learned all of them. And I sing in the car when I'm by myself. I sing at work if no one's around. I sing quite a bit. But if anyone's there, I can't do it. I can't. I'll be in the car with my husband and I can't sing. Not out loud. I'll mouth the words. Or I'll be at work and somebody will be around and I'll be mouthing the words. Or singing in my head. But I can't. I think because I'm afraid. That, not because I know that they'll judge me. I think a lot of the people that I surround myself with now are really, really great people. And that's an important thing in loving yourself and being kind to yourself, is that you have to be willing, you have to surround yourself with people who are going to be nice to you. You have to surround yourself with people who are going to be able to hype you up and be like, you're doing great. Like, even if you're in a negative headspace, be like, it's going to be okay. You know, if you need anything, I'm here. And you have to be willing to do that for others as well. And it's important to surround yourself with people who have the same mentality as you when it comes to, this is an issue for you, but I want to make that better. So when you have your insecurities, they should be like, oh, no. It's okay. You're amazing. True friendship. But, I mean, mine comes from places. Like, when I was a kid, I was told that I was tone deaf at one point. I was singing a song, and I hit a high note, but it was, like, really, really high, and as a 7-year-old, it didn't go well. And I got laughed at. And these weren't by, like, friends. This was by, like, family. And I love them. I love them a lot. But also, why'd you do that? Because now, I can't sing in front of people. I just can't do it. But that's okay. That's okay, because I sing to myself, and it makes me happy, and it's fine. And maybe someday, slowly, I will start to sing in front of others, and be happy, and even if it's not very good, we can play around, and be singing and happy together. We don't all have to be good at things. Some people can't sing. But just because you can't sing doesn't mean that you shouldn't. I think if you want to sing, then sing. And I'm not going to sing for you now, because that makes me really uncomfortable. And that's a thing that I'm working on. Maybe someday you'll get to hear me sing. But until then, nope. So yeah, I'm afraid of failure and singing in public. Those are two very related things, I guess. But, like I said, a lot of people have insecurities, and it takes a lot of time to push through those, and a lot of help from people around you who are going to say, hey, you're doing okay. I know you don't feel great. I know you don't really like this thing about yourself, but I do. Just love each other, you know? And even if it's something that you kind of have to lie about, and you don't really enjoy the person singing, just be like, yeah, you're doing great. But if someone's just singing along to the radio, don't look at them and say, hey, that kind of sucked. Sing with them. Be happy. And if someone's afraid that they're going to fail, if someone's afraid of anything really, just kind of have their back. So if things don't go well, I'll still be here. We can change plans, we can still be happy. And I don't think this video really went where I meant for it to go, but I think I'm okay with that. This has been a good little chat, and a good little life lesson. Love each other, and be happy, and sing your hearts out. But I love you guys, and if you want to talk about your insecurities, let me know. I would love to discuss it, because I've shared mine, and it's kind of scary to think that now everybody knows that if I fail, I'm gonna cry. Anyway, let me know your insecurities down below. Like, subscribe, whatever. Do people still say that? I don't know. I'm gonna say it. Anyway, let me know. Love you guys. Bye.